So a few weeks ago, during my nightly masochist routine of strolling Instagram and comparing myself to others, I came across this post from Jlo on her 52nd birthday flexing her amazing physique on her yacht.
52!
Yes. Give it to him. Yeah.
Now, if that isn't a flex, I don't know what is.
Woo! Hello.
Yes, girl. But this got me thinking, what is she doing to look so good? What do her daily habits look like? What kind of foods does she eat? What does she avoid? What do her exercise routines look like? But most importantly, how can I have a body like Jlo at 52 so I can also flex on my non-existent yacht?
Yay!
I'm manifesting it. Do you hear that? I want a yacht. Hopefully it works like that. So I think it's important to bring up the fact that currently there's a lot of speculation about Jlo's use of cosmetic surgeries, Botox, fillers, that kind of thing. And this is coming up a lot now for two main reasons. One, she recently denied all use of Botox, fillers, and surgeries. And two, she recently became the CEO and sole face of her new skincare line. So if she is in fact not being completely honest about speculated facelifts, implants, breast lifts, cheek implants, that kind of thing, this calls her ethics as the CEO of a skincare line into question. Celebrities rarely volunteer this information, and rarely are their ethics the highlight of the conversation. But people are pissed because they think she's lying to help her increase her skincare line profits. After I really looked into her daily habits, there is absolutely no denying that Jlo takes incredible care of herself. So while I think it's important to be aware that many celebrities on Jlo's level spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on cosmetic procedures and surgeries to look the way that they do, I also think it's important to not discredit how big a role your daily habits play into your overall health, mental, physical, as well as your overall appearance. For example, just putting on sunscreen or investing in a good sun hat. These are some habits that are probably going to help your skin more than any cosmetic procedure. So can cosmetic procedures and surgeries help? Absolutely, but habits are foundational. Let's start the day with a workout. Jlo is known to get her workouts out of the way pretty much first thing in the morning because she says that if she doesn't do it in the morning, it just doesn't happen. And she likes to be very, very hydrated before her morning workout. So let's drink a bunch of water and go get into the workout. We're going to be starting the day with a workout routine posted by Jlo's New York trainer. It's for a full body workout and her ab routine. I'm going to do the workout and then I'm going to give you my thoughts. One thing when I was looking at Jlo's training from both her New York and LA trainer is that Jlo really likes to switch things up. She does things that are interesting to her and she enjoys. She'll mix in a lot of dance, kickboxing, strength training, but she seems to gravitate a lot to full body workouts, and she also seems to really enjoy training abs. It seems to be that she has like almost a daily ab routine that gives her that really nice ab look, even though she has a little bit of healthy body fat. One thing that people confuse about abs is that you have to get up to a really lean level to be able to see abs. Many women need to get below 20% body fat to see ab definition. Challenge is, many women need to be above 20% body fat to maintain a period and healthy hormone function. But I digress. Having a strong core is great. Aiming for a year-long six-pack as a female is a recipe for a health disaster. Genetics play a part in that. Some people don't carry a lot of body fat on their abs, and so they can be at a higher body fat percentage and a healthy body fat percentage and be able to show some visible abs. And I think Jlo is a person that can be at a healthy, maintainable body fat, but yet still be able to show some ab definition. Jlo's full body workout wasn't too hard. I would imagine one thing she does to make it more challenging for her is she'll add her weights, but her ab workout, oh my God, I can pretty much guarantee you that I'm gonna be very sore in my core tomorrow. I did not mean to rhyme. Now that we're done with the workout, let's get into breakfast time, my ultimate favorite meal of the day. According to a couple different sources, it seems like Jlo either gravitates toward a smoothie or she goes for a bowl of oatmeal with some fresh berries. I love smoothies, but they are a little bit more time and cleaning intensive, whereas oatmeal, you can make it really quickly. Now, the thing that it seems like Jlo is missing from her oatmeal is a good source of protein, and I've read through all her What I Eat in a Days that she loves to fill up on protein. She says it keeps her satiated, keeps her feeling full. Protein's great. It's a very satiating macronutrient, uses more energy to digest than the other macronutrients. So I added peanut butter and egg whites. It's gonna help the carbs in the oatmeal and the berries digest a little bit slower so that my energy feels more even throughout the morning. Whoa, crap. You know what, f it, I love blueberries. If you've been following my channel, you know that I have a little bit of a Walden Farm addiction. I'm trying to wean myself off it just a little bit because I'm not dieting anymore. I just want this to open quickly. Let's see what 60 calories of honey looks like. I just learned that I can actually put in a good amount of honey. That's not bad. It's good. One thing to note about Jlo is that she doesn't drink coffee. Coffee is a diuretic, and when you have less moisture in your skin, it's gonna be more susceptible to wrinkles. Does drinking coffee make your skin worse? I don't know, probably if you don't drink enough water, but I would say that if you're drinking enough water, I don't think the effects are gonna be that bad. So if you really need to have your cup of coffee, like I do in the morning, don't skip on your cup of coffee. Another thing that Jlo does in the morning is she has like a positive affirmation and gratitude routine. I don't know what her affirmations routine is, but it's probably something like this.
I'm not 52 years old, I'm 25. I've never had Botox or cosmetic surgery before because I'm real. The way I walk, the way I move, the way I talk, I'm real. I'm still Jenny from the block, but call me Jlo now because I've got a yacht.
Woo! Yay! So I'm about to go whip up Jlo's lunch. She's either usually having like a kale salad with toasted pumpkin seeds, crumpled queso, mixed shallots, and a dressing made from lemon juice and extra virgin olive oil, or she's doing like a salad with salmon. I can't do kale. I mean, I can, but I just feel like I don't want to. So we're gonna go with the salmon dish. In order to make things a little bit cheaper, because I know salmon can run really expensive, I ended up getting this frozen bag of salmon. The other thing I'm gonna be prepping is a bunch of broccoli. I've been a fan of broccoli with truffle salt. I'll put a link below for this on Amazon. The thing that's great about truffle salt is you can literally just sprinkle it on everything and it just makes things taste expensive. The other thing I'm gonna be putting in the oven with the salmon is Brussels sprouts. I like to cook in batches because I find that cooking just one meal at a time is a huge waste of time. So I'm actually prepping all this salmon for the whole family. Let's get into it. I realize this is probably pretty weird that I'm doing garlic, soy sauce, and honey. I'm experimenting, and that's part of the fun of cooking. I'm just waiting for my salmon and Brussels sprouts to finish cooking, but I'm still mind-boggled about how Jlo just doesn't drink coffee. Looking at Jlo's lunch, I'm like, where are the carbs? I'm hungry. So anyways, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna enjoy this with you. Let's do it. Am I missing something here? With broccoli, salmon, pepper, zucchini, and a drizzle of vinaigrette. I guess I can put a drizzle of vinaigrette. I'm hungry. Okay, how did the salmon actually turn out? It's okay. It's not that bad. I'm really not a big salmon fan. If you're not a big salmon fan either, you could do boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I like to do my chicken thighs in the Instant Pot. They're higher in fat and they're high in protein. I would love to drink a Diet Coke right now because that would make me feel way more full than this meal is gonna make me feel. But I know that's not something that Jennifer Lopez does.
Water. Lots of water. I just drink it all day. It's the thing I drink.
Do people eat salmon skin? Is that a thing? Are there any benefits to eating the salmon skin? I don't know. What does Google say? Hey Siri. Siri. She's like, you bitch, I'm sleeping. Oh, the skin of salmon contains the highest concentration of omega-3 fatty acids on the fish. I guess just upon reading that, my other concern would be, are there higher levels of mercury in the salmon skin because it's like outside the fish? If I'm gonna eat an expensive fish, sea bass. Hear me out. If you guys go to Costco and you get the Chilean sea bass, tastes like butter. I know you're probably like, ew, butter tastes gross. I don't want to eat a stick of butter, but it's really good. That's my favorite fatty fish to eat. This, not so much. It's kind of like, meh. But I bet you, sorry, I'm chewing, I'm being impolite. But the funny thing about diets is I bet you if I were to eat this exact diet every single day for a month, I would probably start to tell myself that I like it. What is that psychological bias? It's like confirmation bias or something. Eventually, you'll like it. I sometimes forget how amazing peppers are because it's like all the colors, the variety. Oh, I just drooled. Variety. It wasn't that bad. Not what I would prefer to eat. I'd obviously prefer to eat Shake Shack. Am I hungry? Not really. I feel like satisfied, which is very weird. Especially I'm gonna start to feel hungry in like 2 hours because this probably didn't have enough calories. So we'll see.
3 hours later.
So we got our Jlo dinner here. We've got some lean chicken breast with a little bit of breadcrumbs on it because I like myself a good breaded chicken, so I cheated a little bit, I'm sorry. Some vegetables, and then a starchy carb. Jlo will usually have quinoa because she says it reminds her of Puerto Rican rice and beans. I dig that. I am having the sticky rice that I got from Costco because it's very fast to whip up. It's literally like 90 seconds in the microwave and it's great. Let's dive in and have some dinner. Early dinner because our lunch was not filling enough. I should really not be singing, should I? So because it's dinner time, let's talk about alcoholic beverages. One interesting thing about Jlo is that she does not drink alcohol. That probably helps her from a physique maintenance perspective and also with her skin because alcohol is a diuretic, dehydrates you. So if you've ever gone out for a night of drinking and you wake up the next day and you're like, oh my God, I'm so skinny. It's because your body just lost a ton of water and you're dehydrated from all the drinking. It's not to say that drinking just makes you fatter because at the end of the day, it's really just calories in, calories out. But there is some research to suggest that drinking does make you feel hungrier. Calories from alcohol are not very satiating. So it's possible that you might go over your calorie deficit because calories from alcohol just aren't very filling. So can you drink alcohol and still be in a calorie deficit? Absolutely. It's just harder. So this is where I'm at. I'm not gonna eat those vegetables because I don't really feel like it.
Finish your vegetables or you won't get dessert. There's starving kids in Africa. Eat your vegetables.
Well, maybe I'll have a bite of the onion. Maybe I'll have a carrot. Now the real question is,
Lots of water.
what does Jlo eat for dessert? Jlo apparently is a chocolate chip cookie kind of woman. And I am a chocolate chip cookie kind of woman. So I have this beautiful chocolate chip cookie right here. This is called a brown butter chocolate chunk cookie. Doesn't that sound delicious? Not bad. This would be better warmed up. I'll be right back. Okay, so what did we learn about about Jlo today. Doesn't eat many processed foods, has an insane ab routine, and that she doesn't skimp on things like cookies because it probably is something that just keeps her sane even if she is dieting. All in all, what would I give her diet? I would say I would give it a solid, probably a 7 out of 10. I think it loses 3 points for lunchtime, not having a starchy carb there. I think Jlo could benefit by having like a starchy carb. The reason it gets a 7 out of 10 is that at dinner, it seems like it's missing some healthy fat. You've got the chicken breast, which is very low in fat, very high in protein. You've got the vegetables, which are basically just a carb and fiber, so it fills you up. And then you have the starchy carbs like the yams or the quinoa, which is just another carb, but like, where's the source of fat that's gonna help keep her feeling full? These are some edits that I would make to her diet. Last bite, so sad. Man, I gotta start working chocolate chip cookies into my diet. I almost like forgot how amazing those are. So that's it for this video. I love you guys so much. Big hug. Have a good rest of your day. I will see you guys in the next video.